and welcome to Amethyst Style Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And welcome to our Christmas countdown on a budget. So crafting on a budget, and this week we're looking at the stamp set Nature's Beauty, which is just a gorgeous stamp set. You can find it on right at the back of the autumn winter catalogue. And it is a stamp set which is makes a difference. So Stampin' Up, for every £2.50 on each sale of each stamp, £2.50 is going to go to mental health charities. So a really worthy cause. And not only are we trying to be budget friendly in my series, but if we can give something back as well, that makes all the difference. So I do highly recommend, if there's any stamp set that you get throughout the series, this is the one to get, because £2.50 is going to go to help other people. It is a 9-piece stamp set and it costs £20. So there's lots to work with. And today we are doing something which is a gift make. So it's something that we can make as a gift for somebody. So let me show you. I'm going to show you the completed project to start off with. So it is a lovely little box, which I will put the link down below because we made the box a few weeks ago. And so all the measurements and everything will be down on there to make the box. And inside we have some little 3x3 note cards. Now these I use all the time in gift making, make lots of little boxes at Christmas and give them away. And we have got a pair of the little rabbits, we've got a pair of the beautiful deer, and we've got a pair of the foxes. And we've got 3x3 envelopes, which you can make them yourself if you want to, but if you want to buy them, you can get all of the envelopes. And again, I'll put the link down to be able to get those envelopes. So they fit in the little box beautifully. Now, if you've noticed this absolutely gorgeous paper, now this paper is from a brightly gleaming speciality design series paper. Now, with all of these projects, you can use whatever you've got in your stash. If you're being very budget friendly, use what you've got and just use the stamp set. But I just wanted to show you, I have used quite a bit of this now, but it is beautifully copper foiled on one side. And then you've got patterns on the other side as well. So they are just absolutely gorgeous. There's stars, there's patterns, it's lovely. It's 12 by 12, so you get lots of it. And being double-sided, again, it is very budget friendly because you can use every single scrap and you can use both sides. So we are using this one today. And I thought I would show you just how simple it is to make these cards, but how beautiful do they look. So this is the little box that they will go in. And again, you know, you can fit, let me show you in here. I've got 6. Okay, so I've got 6 with 6 envelopes. You can see you can fit at least 12, if not more. So a great idea for making lots of for Christmas. Beautiful gift for somebody, and this is what we're going to do today. So you need to do the cards inside, you need a sheet of 6 inches by 3 inches, and you're literally just going to score it in the center at 3 inches. So let me just get the scoreboard out quick. Oh no, I didn't do that's my scrap piece. Take that away. Right, 6 inches by 3 inches, and you're going to score it in the center, and then you literally just fold it in half. Now you can use any type of white cardstock you've got. You can use the thin whisper white, you can use the thick whisper white. It really doesn't matter because it's only going to be a little note card. If you punch a little hole in the center, you could use it as a tag. So that's what we're using as a base. We then need to cut our designer series paper, because this is 3x3, 1/4 of an inch smaller, 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and that is literally just going to be adhered onto that. You can see how beautiful the pattern is on the other side. Our papers are absolutely delightful. There's something that, as I say, you can use every tiny weeny little scrap of them, and they do last a very long time. So as I say, you know, buy a pack, use it for your Christmas. You've got both sides, you've got all sorts of different patterns and designs, and so as I say, you know, it is something that is very budget friendly. Oh no, this is difficult on my lights on white. Let's see if I can get it as straight as I can, hopefully. Oh yes, that wasn't too bad. Okay, so we've got that on there. Now just on a scrap, now this was the tail end piece that was cut off, which wasn't quite the right size. We are going to take the, I think I'm going to do just a, let me do a bunny, because I do love that little bunny. So we're going to do a bunny on this one, but I've done all of them. And in fact, I'm going to do a the fox as well, because then you can see. So let's do the fox first, because the whole of the image is not going to come out completely. Now, you need some, this is Pretty Peacock, so you need some Pretty Peacock ink, or you need whatever coordinates with the cardstock you're using. Now, I'm going to be taking a die to cut this out, which is a 2-inch die or a 2-inch circle punch, or find something that's 2 inches in size and draw around it and cut it out. So I want this to then be in here, and we are just going to put the image down like that on there, and then I'm going to do one of the other ones. Let me just get my stamping scrub to just clean this off like that. So I've got that one cleaned off, and we'll take the little bunny as well, because as I say, this is a very quick and easy project to make, because you're not going to be colouring it in or anything. All you're doing is stamping it in a coordinating colour that will go with whatever cardstock you're going to choose. And because the detail on this is just so beautiful, you don't need anything else. You really don't. The image stands for itself. So we're then going to, and I'm hoping they've dried out enough, you can see that the bunny fits perfectly in there. Now the fox doesn't fit in perfectly, so what you're going to do is you're just going to take, as long as you've got the head of the fox, the bottom doesn't really matter as much. So you'll have to excuse me a second, because I'm just going to go to my, I've got my big shot just off shot, so I'm just going to die these two out quickly. And as I say, you can use a 2-inch punch, or you can just find something, an egg cup or something like that, draw around it, and then just cut that out with your scissors. So you don't need to have die machines if you don't have them. Use what you've got. And when I first started, I didn't have all of the supplies that I needed or that I wanted, and I made do. So I used, as I say, I used egg cups, I used saucers, I used glasses, I used all sorts of things to be able to give me circles that I wanted, and it worked fine. So, you know, we're keeping this budget friendly, so if you haven't got the dies, as I say, find something circular. I mean, here, you know, there's a little pot here. Put the pot down. In fact, that's probably a 2-inch pot almost. Put it down, draw it round, and then just cut it out. So whatever you've got, make use of it. And then all we're going to do is, you can see where the fox, as I say, just comes down at the bottom. We are just going to put him, let's do the other one at the same time, because then they can go straight into my box. So I've got, that's one of them. That's the second one, and again just add some glue. I use Tombow, which is a wet glue, and again, one of the reasons I use it is it lasts a very long time. You only need a tiny little bit on it, as you can see, and as I say, it will last for ages and ages and ages. So it is very cost effective. I think it's £3.75 for a tube or a pot, and as I say, I craft several times a day. I do classes and things for a day centre that I work at for older people, and I do a class once a week, and so my glue will last me probably a month. So if you're just a casual crafter that crafts from time to time, yours will probably last you about 3 months or so. So as I say, it is very cost effective. And then we're just going to put this little one on here. And this is the lovely thing about this stamp set, is that the images stand alone beautifully. You don't need to do anything fancy with it. You don't need any other supplies apart from an ink pad in the colour that you want. And you can quite easily make a beautiful set of little note cards to give as a gift. Let's take this out of the way and then I can show you. So we've got the beautiful fox and we've got the lovely rabbit. And let me just open this one up, take the ones out, and then we can have a look. So you've got your beautiful box, and then we've got the deer, the rabbit and the fox. And again, you can make as many of those as you want, and then just add them in with, I just put that on the wrong one. No, that's the fox, that's the fox. Okay, and I'm going to do another deer one afterwards. And as I say, the little envelopes just go in there quite nicely, so you can put those in there. And so now I've got 3, 6, 7, 8. And you can see if I put them in there, you've still got room for more. So a lovely little project using the Nature's Beauty, which is £20. And we're doing this on this week, so I'm doing all the different projects using this one. And as I say, I hope you'll have a go at doing this. I hope you had a go at doing the other box. And as I say, this is just a lovely one. How elegant and beautiful is that? So thank you so much for watching me. Do look forward to seeing you again. Bye bye.